Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Grumpy Gavin Plays FTL Stealth Cruiser Run-Through. So last time, you'll recall that we went through the Zoltan homeworlds, and we met some religious people, blew some stuff up, and managed to get a Zoltan super shield, or whatever that augmentation is called. Let's see if we can find it. Yep, just the Zoltan shield. Nice little one-off shield. As of right now, we are in the Mantis homeworlds. Unfortunately, due to a technical glitch, you don't get to see the little pop-up window that appeared, but let's see if I can remember what it said. It basically just said, make sure your hull is up to scratch and you have enough fuel in your tank. Which, 11 fuel, I would like a little bit more, but that's alright. So, let's get started. Got our lovely Zoltan shield up there, got lots of cash. And already a store right there. Now, I know last video I said I typically don't like it when stores are first thing in the morning, but we got the money. So the question is, what order should we go? Because I do want to get that distress signal. Should be able to hit up these three before the rebels get there, but I don't want to risk it. I want to hit up the store now. You can go back for the distress signal later. Uncertain about what you'll discover at this beacon, you scan the surroundings. You detect several warnings on the wideband channels discouraging any violence in protected trade space. Perhaps you could find some wares nearby. Let's see what we got here. So we have the option for drone control system. Don't really care about that. The backup battery. Last video we found an augmentation for this. Well, this is what the backup battery actually is. I believe it's a subsystem, actually. It basically provides a 30-second power boost to the reactor. So you basically activate the backup battery, and your reactor has 2 extra power to spend for the next 30 seconds. It's a nice little thing if you're ever running low and you can't upgrade your stuff. Then we got hacking. You guys saw that in a previous video on this playthrough. Targets a single system, locks the doors, grants the ability to temporarily disable or disrupt that system, and requires drone parts to launch. Down here we have battery charger, again for the backup battery. Cuts the recharge time in half, which is good if you use a backup battery a lot. Zoltan shield bypass allows crew and bomb teleportation and mind control to go through a Zoltan shield. I've never really needed that. Getting through a Zoltan shield isn't that big of a deal. Emergency respirators. Crew take half damage from low oxygen. Maybe if you're in some sort of playthrough where you don't have any oxygen, like on a Lanius ship or something, you might want that, but yeah. Let's see here. Reverse ion field. I think we'll just keep what we have. The shop doesn't really have a whole lot, which is a shame. Go buy some fuel and call it a day. Yep. Oh well. Oh, yeah, look at that. Got lots of places to go. I think I will just hit up all 3 of these locations. You recognize the outline of this ship against the blackness. Engage. What is that? Jean-Luc Picard always says, engage, with his sexy Patrick Stewart voice. Almost as sexy as mine, but, we can't all be perfect. Okay, once their weapons fire, we're gonna shoot back. There it is. Look at that. Okay, now, charge ions are fully charged, so we're gonna go after their shields, and with the ions, their shields with the lasers, and can we get 4 systems with the mini beam? Oh, yes we can. Once again, I screwed it up. Yep, I screwed it up again. You gotta bear with me here. I fired off my laser before I was able to fully poke a hole in their shields. That's alright though, didn't really cost me anything. because I have this wonderful Zoltan shield to protect me. Substantial scrap. Okay. What to do, what to do. I think we're going to skip this ship and give myself a little bit more time in the later part of the sector. Hello, we've used our last FTL fuel to jump to the station. They indicate a burnt-out husk of debris and warped metal. As you can see, the war must have spread to this sector. We've been stranded in this place ever since. Oh, alright. Well, there's something we haven't seen recently. This is an Engi ship. One of the easier ones to beat the game with. You get it pretty early on if you're starting a new game. Against my better judgment, I will give them some fuel. Thank you. Perhaps as payment, our engineer can optimize your reactor's output. Well, okay, that worked out. Sometimes they don't give you stuff. Sometimes they do. So we got more power in our reactor. Let's go ahead and jump to a new section. Unvisited location, possibly empty, or we can guarantee that there's a ship there. Gonna go for the ship. Ooh, that'll be interesting. These 3 beacons up here can only be accessed by this one, which means we'll have to, if we want those, we'll have to go back here and then start going down. This is an ugly map. Lots of one-way streets. Look at this. Oof. I should have hit up that extra one there, but oh well. What I will do is I think I'll go here and then get that ship over there. There aren't so many parts of Mantis space that aren't dotted by the wrecks of battles past, but this is one of them. You take a deep breath and prepare to move on. Another useless jump. That's a shame. At least there's a store there, I guess. Distress beacon or just a ship? We'll go for the distress beacon. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire and their repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. Yeah, I guess. You consider your options. I could simply shoot it, but that's the white option, and as you can see, I have 3 blue options to choose from. This really sort of details, a lot of the great advanced options this game offers you. One situation can have a ton of different answers, all depending on what you have. I have an ion weapon, I can just disable it. I have an Engi on my crew who can, like I said earlier, Engi are good at repairing stuff, so that plays into not just the combat gameplay, but also the story gameplay. I also have a cloaking device, I can just go invisible. I don't think I'm going to use the ion weapon because I feel like that, yeah, I mean, it'll work, but it's a weapon. It might damage something. Same with cloaking. The Engi crew seems like the best answer, but again, in that situation, I don't think there's a wrong answer. Your crew member is able to remotely fix the glitch in the defense AI, allowing the repair crew to close in and finish the job. Station gives you its thanks, along with a reward. Oh, I got that 3 fuel back, so that's nice. Okay, let's go hit up the store. This is just a really ugly map. Like, there's no good path to take without, having to double back. Upon arriving at the beacon, you're hailed by a well-spoken mantis. Hail, traveler. These are dangerous times. Perhaps you could find yourself in need of our services. He appears to be a trader. Oh my goodness, this is almost the same thing as last time. Drone control, backup battery. This time we got mind control, though. And, as fun as that can be, I'm not going for a boarding party thing, so I don't really need that. What I do need are some better weapons. As nice as my weapons are, could go for some better ones. Let's see what we got here. Not good enough. Here's the one that fires off 2 missiles, and this time around I have like 30 missiles. That's like 60 missiles I could be firing, so I'm actually tempted to get this. Don't care about that. If I do get this, though, I only have room for 3 weapons. There are some ships that have room for 4, so I have to drop one of these. I think it's going to be the mini laser. Although, let's see. I mean, the dual shot laser does 2 shots at 1 damage each, so it's 2 damage. And the mini beam, however, no matter what, it's going to be able to hit 2 rooms, because there's always going to be 2 rooms next to each other. So that's 2 damage. And I don't think lasers will ever miss, or beam weapons will ever miss. And it has the potential for 3 damage, but it can't do anything about the shields, which the dual lasers can. However, the ion charger is also good for taking out shields. And of course the Pegasus missile could take out the shields if I really wanted it to. Yeah. As much as I like the dual shot laser, I think I'm gonna replace it with a awesome Pegasus missile. 2 missiles for the price of 1. Can't beat those odds. Let's buy a little bit of fuel here. And let's go look at our weapons now. We want it to be like that. Now, once again, the dual laser only cost us 1 power, and we don't have enough to power up the Pegasus missile, so time to use our excessive amount of money to upgrade some stuff. What should we upgrade? Obviously we have to upgrade weapons, but that's getting to be a little bit expensive. But, you know, we have lots of money, so let's do it. So if we do that, we don't need the med bay. Now we can charge up the missiles. Still have 108 bucks. Can we do the shields? It's always good to have lots of shields. Let's take a look at our crew here. Oh, wow. Huh, Professor PH has already maxed out his weapons skill, so that's good. Who's my shields guy? There's my shields guy. Unfortunately, given the fact that I have a Zoltan shield and a cloaking device, his shield skill is probably not going to go up very fast unless I farm it. Which I talked a little bit about in my very first video, I think. Maybe I could try farming for shields, I don't know. Probably get evasion while we're at it. But in the meantime... if I upgrade my engines one more time, I hit the soft cap, where afterwards it will have diminishing returns. Instead of going up by 5% every time, it'll only go up by like 3 or 4%. So we'll call it a day there. I guess I have to go this way. It's lame. Alright. At this point, you'll almost expect a fight with the Mantis, but this beacon appears to be entirely devoid of other ships. You take the time to catch your breath and double-check the ship's systems. Another empty beacon. Good stuff. So from here, we could go here, but the only way to go from here is the exit. Or we could go to a pulsar, flooding this area with dangerous electromagnetic forces. Another thing that I hate. However, we have lots of time, and the goal is to get as many beacons as possible, so we're going to have to go for the pulsar. We have Zoltan shields. I think we're okay. A rebel captain appears on screen. I thought we'd been doomed to backwater assignments. This is my chance to get back in command's good graces. Charge the weapons. So, I guess this is a good time to show off what a pulsar is. You can see in the background there, that little thing there. You'll most likely you will see what it does. I don't think I could take this guy out before the pulsar flashes. What I am going to do, though... Yep, there it goes. Let's see if we can... turn invisible to dodge those. His shields are down. So, the pulsar did not affect me because of my Zoltan shield, which is awesome. And it hit him pretty hard, actually. As you can see, his shields and his piloting are down, which is beyond perfect for me, because if his piloting is down, he can't dodge, and if his shields are down, he can't, you know, do anything at all. So I'm going to try something a little fancy here. I'm going to shoot for his oxygen supply. And I'm just going to hit up his oxygen as hard as I can. Let's try out these new Pegasus missiles. Take a look at these things. 2 missiles for the price of 1. We've completely annihilated his oxygen. The room is on fire, and his crew members are pretty hurt. So let's go ahead and keep his shields down with my charge ion. And we'll use the mini beam to keep the oxygen damaged. It looks like the pulsar has once again not hit me and hit him instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if I can asphyxiate their crew. I just keep on firing. Oh, that's not good. Their shields got back up, so we're going to knock out their shields. We sort of got it, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and throw a missile at the oxygen. Okay. They're surrendering to me. They're offering some pretty good stuff here, actually. Lots of missiles now that I use those, but I really want to try and take them out without destroying their ship. Okay, here we go. That pulsar finally got me. It got my shields and my engines, so I am not in a good place right now, but their oxygen's gone. Their thing is on fire. I think I can get these guys. They only have 1 health left, so got a fire on board my ship. That's not good. And my doors are down. That's also not good. I'm gonna send my rockmen after that fire. Oh, more fires. Excellent. Okay. Professor PH, we're gonna leave you there. Send him in there. Okay, fire's out on my ship. Gonna send everybody. Oh, I was gonna send everybody back to where they go, but as you can see, I did not set it up properly. So, okay. We are continuing to use the charge ion on his shields, and his oxygen is toast, and his crew members don't seem to want to go fix the oxygen because there is no oxygen in that room. So they're gonna suffocate eventually. In the meantime, let's save our positions. I wonder if cloaking will save us from the pulsar. It looks like it might have. As you can see, their rooms in here are getting more and more pink. Eventually, yep, there's no oxygen in the shield room. We're just going to keep on disabling their shields. No oxygen throughout the entire ship. You find a weapon system on their ship. With no crew to stop you, you can install it on your own. We got a little bit less scrap, we got no missiles, but we have the option for this gun. So, that's that. Now, even though the fight is over, you know, yeah, their ship is still there, but the fight is over, we won. There's still danger, which means we can't upgrade our ship, so we just got to jump. Isn't that lovely? It appears to be very close to a sun. Okay, so I probably have time for 2 more beacons before the exit. 1, 2, maybe 3. We'll gamble for 3, and so we'll go in this little arc right here. You look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back to our homes alive. I'm an engineer by trade and could try to improve your reactor if you have any extra supplies. That's a yes. You make the exchange and your team comes aboard to try and improve your reactor. Missiles and drones that I don't use for a reactor? Yes, please. Okay, so now we have a little break. I can show you So we have 3 weapons here, and the new weapon that we got in the last fight goes into the cargo bay, and you can, we can swap it out anytime we want. So let's look at this new weapon. Heavy Laser Mark 1. I think I saw this in the shop. We don't really need it, so we'll just sell it next chance we get. I suppose I could upgrade my cloaking. That would be useful in the future. I think I'm going to save up for shields, though. Even though we have the Zoltan shield, it's always good to have ludicrous amounts of shields. We'll just save up our money for now. So, let's hit up this sun. It's going to be fun. Our ship's going to be on fire. Hopefully these Zoltan shields will save us from the fire. Who knows why the Mantis would venture so close to a sun? Perhaps it makes for more of a challenge. So, we finally have a Mantis ship with a teleporter, and it doesn't look like any of them are going to teleport over to our ship, probably because we have these Zoltan shields, which I think prevents teleportation. Yeah, this Zoltan shield might be the best thing in the game. That was pretty nice, next to the Vulcan chain gun. That's my favorite thing ever, is the Vulcan chain gun. So he fired off a shot. We're just going to go invisible because I don't feel like dealing with that shot. Gonna wait for all of our weapons to charge. He fired off a laser beam. And let's see here. We're going to knock out their shields. I suppose we could go for oxygen again if we wanted to. They've only got a mini laser and a little stun gun, so I don't think they're going to be hurting us anytime soon. Let's go ahead and knock out their oxygen. Get their weapons. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can do this again. I am an intelligent person. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and just missile their weapons bay. Okay, so shields are down, there's a fire on their ship, their Engi's hurting pretty bad, and the sun is about to unleash a solar flare. That's gonna be fun. Oh, now there's a fire on my ship too. This is good, this is good. Let's get this Rockman over there. There's a lot of fire on their ship, so I think I'm just gonna let them suffer. I don't think they can handle the fire. As you can see, I'm still knocking out their shields just in case I want to hit them, but they're not looking good. And that fire, that's a lot of fire. What I want to do, I'm going to use a mini beam on their med bay so that they cannot heal themselves. Okay, so now the solar flare is imminent. I'm going to see if I can cloak out of it, because it looks like solar flares go through the Zoltan shield. And it looks like that did not make a difference. And their ship exploded. Substantial scrap. So this is not looking good for me. Gonna see if I can put out the fire, repair the stuff. Okay. And jump to the exit. Looks like Professor PH took a little bit of damage there. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. A ship with conspicuous pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming to have equipment. Yeah, I mean, we've seen it before, but last time we attacked him, let's try it. The ship responds, yes, we have an extensive stock. Come aboard and see our wares. Okay, again, they're giving us, the option. We can come aboard and see their wares, or this could be dangerous, we should leave. Let's see what they got. A human with an exquisite suit meets you on board. Welcome to my ship. We specialize in drones of all kinds. Can I interest you in any? We could buy some drone parts, which I won't. We could buy a drone schematic. Again, don't care about drones in this playthrough. Buy nothing. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. Pleasant journeys. Once back at the helm, a series of explosions rocks your ship. The pirate ship has powered its weapons. You receive a message. You shouldn't waste people's time, Captain. Needs to be a comma right there. So that's, yeah. That's dealing with pirates. That's, oh my goodness, look at all of that. Okay. You are gonna go there, that's gonna go there, we're gonna decompress these rooms to get the fire out. Okay, and, yeah. This is gonna be good. Okay, yep, sensors are gone. He also looks like that's a glaive beam, if I'm not mistaken. It's a very dangerous thing. So, our weapons are almost charged. We're gonna knock out their shields with the ion. Knock out their shields with the missiles. Okay, and now we're going to use our midi beam to do some damage. They have doors in a 4-size room. That's insane. We're definitely going to be knocking out their weapons, though. Can we get... Yes, 3 rooms there. Okay, so now... Let's close up our doors. Let's send our Rockman and our Engie to get some work done. Some of you might be noticing that every time I fire off my missiles, I remove the targeting thing. That's to save on missiles, because right now, I don't need missiles. Their shields are down, so... The ship hails you. It looks like they want to surrender. Ugh. I don't know. They put a bomb on my ship. I kind of want to see what I can get out of them. Completely destroy them. The ship explodes, substantial scrap, and a healing bomb. So that was that was much better. Okay, so now we're gonna heal up our guys. He's gonna go back. You're gonna fix that. You're gonna fix that. Right now they are repairing our sensors. We're gonna send Kimmy back to where he goes. We're gonna send everybody back to where they go. It looks like Ruby over in engines. He took a little bit of damage, so we're just gonna go heal him up. And then send everybody back to where they go. And let's... Okay, so... Rebels are about to come in. We should probably jump to the next sector. Let's look at some ship upgrades, though. We got a little bit of money. 100 to upgrade the shields. We have 1 extra power. We could get level 3 shields. That'd be good. So let's go ahead and do it. Take the power away from healing. And boom. 3 out of the 4 layers of shields. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's go to the next sector. Let's see what we got here. Oh, no choices available to us in abandoned sector. That'll be interesting. Alrighty. So we've taken a little bit of damage, but I think we're doing pretty good here. And I think that's where we're going to stop this video feed for now. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Grumpy Gavin. I've been playing Faster Than Light FTL on the stealth playthrough. Please feel free to like my videos, because I know you do like them. Comment on my videos, tell me how great I am, and be sure to subscribe, tell all your friends about me, and I will see you next time.